What's up, everybody? It's HBT. I am back, guys. I am back for this press conference. Hey, I went ahead and I was watching it, so might as well come back on and talk about it a little bit. Just saw Damian Priest just now did his thing. Very humble. I like what Damian Priest was getting at, talking about being a hard-working champion. Talked about self-run and what Self did, and said if he doesn't work as hard as Self did, if he doesn't get out there and pretty much defend the title like Self did, hey, it's disrespectful. I do like that. And, he was talking about how hard he's worked, how many matches he's been in. He's like the third person who's been on the TV the most this past year. And he said, if he can, he'll double that, man. So, hey, so we already looking at a champion, a guy who said, hey, he's ready to be a working champion. Madden World 207 is in the house. What's up? Best mania of all time, bro. Hey, it was up there, man. Definitely it was up there. I will say that. A great mania, better than the last year's mania. 4 stars all around with both nights. Between 4 and 5 stars, very good mania, man. No doubt about that. Madden World 207. Better win than Daniel Bryan at Mania 30. Yes, no doubt, man. Armor Clark is back in the house. Armor says, what's up, Harry? I'm back. B90. I'm glad that you're back, Armor. Appreciate it. But yeah, I love Bayley, how Bayley went out there, man. Bayley pretty much, came and gave her take and talked about, everything that they was doing. And she's glad that people are stuck with her, man. Stuck with her. She didn't know if they would or whatever, but the fans she see, they still remember, things that she's done in the past, and the fans are still behind her 100%. She gave thanks for that. And she talked about her and EO Sky and everything, what EO and everybody's done, and how EO is such a nice person. And EO, she looks you in the eye. And EO, she helps people out. Even when they, drop things like pins and things, EO got down on the ground and picked them up herself. She's a big star and all that, but she humbles herself, man, for other people. I like that. Excuse me, guys. Here come Mr. Rose, man. This right here everything might be kind of quick tonight. Pretty sure Cody's going to probably talk a good while, but everything probably going to be kind of quick tonight, man, as far as this press conference. All right. My man Rally Sports says, hi, Harry. Couple things. They kept on saying pro wrestling on commentary. That must be Triple H telling them to say that. Also, I got goosebumps when Taker came out tonight. Was so good. Well done, Triple H, no doubt. And then Cody said, what do you guys want to talk about?
Story, but back in 1981 when you called him just Heroes when he first started, the locker room kind of pissing out, right? Ric Flair. And tonight, kind of was the same thing.
Rick wasn't the first person that his dad beat. It was Dustin. It was Harley Race.
Maybe it wasn't purposeful in planning.
His second title reign was against Ric Flair. And they came out.
What's it going to feel like if you can beat the tribal chief, you can beat Roman Reigns? And I really was honest when I said I don't know. I don't know. I've never been in the end zone before.
All right, Rally Sports says Triple H, great night too. Loved it. Really enjoyed that. Exactly. Yeah, it was really good.
Roman Reigns, obviously, he and I are not good friends, but that's the greatest championship reign in sports and entertainment. And as much as I don't agree with his style and the way he went about being a champion, perhaps, I still hope I can be half the champion that he was for WWE as a leader, as the quarterback. In the moment, I was so happy just to see my friend wrestling, and then you do, and they turn on you. Kevin Owens is a huge part of my journey. I wouldn't have been able to meet the guys I met that I needed to meet and do the things that we would do without him. Cindy is a huge part of my journey. Last year, kind of budding rivalry between us, heading towards WrestleMania, and him having that opportunity to Elimination Chamber to see him.
And Cody holding his arms like he's cold or something. You're right now, Cody don't know how he's feeling, man. And yeah, he said, he's got in the end zone, so a little different for him. But now, man, he's made it to the mountaintop. He's all the way live. He's there. He's there. So we're gonna have to see where he goes from here. And when it boils down to it, it's up to the company just as much as it is him. He can be a fighting champion, but they're gonna have to put the right people in front of him, man, to make his run successful. Straight up.
There's a respect for Roman and the bloodline, no doubt, but nothing is bigger than the company and the industry itself. And this was a win for the people, and certainly.
Wow, like I said, man, before we ended night one, this guy, man, just came from, just got out of AEW not too long ago. We can all remember that. We can all remember, before he left AEW, how they was booing him and everything. And wanting him to turn heel. People was kind of happy he was leaving, but still he ended up in WWE. AEW fans didn't like that too much. Hey, I can understand that. You have brand loyalty, and a lot of fans out here today, they do. They have brand loyalty. But, Cody has come over into the WWE, and, man, been able to rock it out. Cody's on top now, guys. He really is. Top of the wrestling world. It doesn't matter what anybody says. This right here, you don't get no higher right now in wrestling than the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And congratulations to Cody Rhodes, man.
I think sometimes it feels like it's a father-son story. It's just something that, father-daughter, father-son, that a lot of people can see and relate to. But then, if I'm truly being honest, I think it's a story of, as much as I had the legacy and I had the last name, I wasn't born with all the tools. My brother's 6'4". How pissed off I was when I stopped growing. My dad and my sister just had all this charisma, and I think people
made you work harder, Cody. Cody said, he was, he wasn't blessed with all the tools. He wasn't born with all the tools. His brother's 6'4". His sisters, had all this charisma and everything, just like his dad. Even though his dad, we can look at it and say he got everything, all that stuff from Thunderbolt Patterson. He did, but he took it and added it to his repertoire and made it even greater. Dusty Rhodes is 6'3", but Dustin is taller than Dusty. I guess Cody looked like he's around 6'1", 6'2". I say around 6'2". But yeah, he got those genes, man, where he got big enough to where he can look like a wrestler. I'm talking about a wrestler from back in the day. To one of these modern wrestlers. He looked good. He's got the size. And, man, he's going to be a legit champion, guys. I think he's going to roll on for a good while.
But it became about, I said this earlier, it was in the hype packages and stuff was playing. The story was beyond me at that point. And I still felt the need to finish it. I've been saying all week. I think I said it on First Take too, that even if I didn't move, people would leave. So I had to.
Yeah, it would have been great if Dustin had shown up, man. I would have loved if Dustin had shown up tonight.
I wanted to share. I came to the back, and Bruce Pritchard and Triple H and Nick Khan handed me this, which is the same watch that my dad had.
Wow.
That he won so that I could go to acting school.
Man,
So
I didn't even know that.
the level of investment and responsibility that the company just put in my hands, I hope I can pay it back, pay it forward 100 times over.
Coach Jeff Johnson, how's the highlights? You said yourself when one story ends, the better story begins.
Oh, yeah.
One of the greatest sagas in
And I think Cody can, man, I definitely think Cody can take this story a lot farther than what, this is not the end. This is not the end. And that's what people need to realize. That he can do so many different things with his story going forward. He beat one of the longest reigning champions of all time, guys.
One of the biggest fears I had coming into this, especially after WrestleMania 39.
And now he's the chase. He's the one everybody following, everybody coming after.
Finish the story. If I did win, I would have nothing left. That it would literally have taken everything I've ever done, every match I've ever been involved with, every partner I've ever had, every bit of me it would take. And I can tell you, the moment Charles Robinson hit 3, I knew I have everything left to give still. I have
Dang, little Nate.
level. You've heard the former champion say all the time there are levels to this. I just leveled up, and I think if you know me,
All right, Black Rain 7920, I see is in the house. Black Rain 7920. Okay, just saying. It must have a draft coming up. Both champs are on Raw. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I was real impressed with Damian Priest and impressed with Bailey. On both of their stories, both of them talking, both of them came off very well after winning their championships. Yeah, you are a champion now, Cody. No ends, ands, and buts about that.
I love that promo, but it's hard to follow. I kind of wish that it's hard to follow, and a lot of times my friends and my friends and family, they're all here. They always. I remember where I was with Charlotte. You got to do what you did in Charlotte. And, that magic sometimes it's just magic. It just happens. But yeah, at that point I was undesirable. I thought and felt that he'd become undeniable. But again, wasn't a champion. Today, tonight, I'm a champion.
Yes, you are, man. Yes, you are.
Cody, Chris Vanini from The Athletic and Getting Over Wrestling podcast. I was going to ask you about the watch, but what was it like giving the belt to your mother and conversations with your family?
One thing about my mom is my mom does not want to be on TV. She doesn't want to be.
She don't care about that spotlight.
She doesn't want to be Mama Rhodes. Usually asleep during the show. All right.
Tell no mama. Vance, Keyshawn, Harry, I think another draft is happening. I hear Vance. And NXT call-ups tomorrow, Vance, Keyshawn says. Okay. I can see JC Jane getting called up. Me too, Vance.
Just want to be a quarter. And I remember she didn't read it in any negative way, but how she slid right in as I said that. And she said, just one time. And when she said that, I realized that I was out of time. It was now or never. WrestleMania 39, like, it felt this is the moment. This is it. It's the most obvious thing ever. No. What they asked me, what the challenge was, what the task was. I just heard, Mike and Miz, who I've known my whole career, tell me that was an incredible amount of pressure.
Vance, Keyshawn, Harry, did you watch Collision in the afternoon? Laugh out loud. No, Vance, no. I was watching basketball, NCAA basketball, man. Women's basketball, the Final Four. No, not the Final Four, the final match, the national championship. My school, the South Carolina Gamecocks against the Iowa Hawkeyes. And South Carolina took it. Very proud of them. Ended up, love Caitlin Clark, but they took out Caitlin Clark. So, man, I was very happy and very pleased with that game. So I was caught up in that. So I didn't get to watch Collision. I wanted to. I'll probably watch it tomorrow, though. Come on tomorrow. I might even be watching some of that stuff live, man.
Anyway, you've just mentioned it out, and you said nothing else. I'm not signed to it. What would you say to him and looking down at him? I'm being honest. I think I'd want to say to him that I hope I lived up to your name.
You definitely did, Cody. You definitely have. You have kept that name going strong, man. Rhodes.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys.
And you better believe it, guys. As much as much as Roman Reigns, his family name is very important. Very important, very strong. Dusty Rhodes, man, is only a select few in wrestling history. Only a couple guys you probably can say a name has a bigger name than Dusty Rhodes in the history of professional wrestling. Vance Keyshawn says, okay. My man Ben Lascuse is in the house. What's up, Ben? Harry, Wild Night 2 was amazing. Tony, man, you better wake up. Your company is looking like WCW. 98. Yeah, around the time I started watching, 98, 99, man. Did a good job, Triple H. But man, you just gotta continue this on. You gotta continue the momentum. Great show. Great show. Last two nights and Stand and Deliver. NXT Stand and Deliver was excellent. Great show. All shows I gave 4 stars, man. Stand and deliver. NXT stand and deliver 4 stars. 4 stars for both nights of WrestleMania. I'm gonna go and get WrestleMania as a 4. I'm gonna go and get that 4.5 stars. Thumbs up, man. But thumbs up, double thumbs up for the host, for everything. All 3 shows. Vance Keyshawn, Harry, why I have a gut feeling that the AEW fans is gonna leave on Tony's side to go to Cody's side. Oh yeah. I have a gut feeling that the AEW fans is going to leave on Tony's side, leave Tony's side and go to Cody's side. There's no doubt about that, man. A lot of those fans are going to be pissed seeing what's happening with Cody. They treated Cody like he was dirt, man. Like he was trash. I know a lot of AEW fans did love him, but for the most part, man, the way they was acting like Cody, no, he's nothing. I saw a lot in Cody. I'm like, why don't you make Cody this spectacular? Wow. I got to pull it up in the archives. I remember talking with Chris about, me and Chris talking about what the things they could do with Cody Rhodes before they let him go. I like Tony Khan don't realize what he has, man.
We set records for merchandise by far. We set records for sponsorship by far. And just destroyed records for gates. This was legitimately on every metric the biggest WrestleMania of all time.
My man Rick Perry's in the house. What's up?
We had 72,755 in attendance tonight. For a total, no matter what Snoop Dogg says, of 145,298 fans across 2 days of WrestleMania.
Goodness sake, that's a lot of people. 145,298 fans. Wow.
I'm just going to say it again because I'm digesting it. 145,298. I don't know how to say it any more than that this was just the biggest WrestleMania of all time. And now that it's here and it's sort of over with, it's sort of all.
That's amazing, man.
Crazy to think about.
That's a lot of fans, man, coming to watch wrestling. And if you had NXT numbers, it's going to be over 150,000. Close about maybe 160,000. NXT had a lot of people there too. A lot of people. It was packed out.
That's a testament to the talent that were in it. It's a testament to the 72,000 plus fans.
All right, Rick says, "Sup, Harry? Stand and Deliver was fantastic." Yes, sir. How you feel about Josh Briggs' performance? Very good, man. Very good, Rick Perry. Josh Briggs and Dijak should be the champion over there. You know what? Josh Briggs deserves a solo shot at that title, and Dijak does too. Hey, I'll give it to Obafemi. Very powerful, man, but hey, no. They carried him in that match, man. They really did. All right, Rick Perry. Harry, I think Rock is helping Hunter with creative with HBK. I believe it. I bet.
When you create a new championship, whether people debate there's a lineage to it or not, whatever that is, however you want to look at it, you're creating a new championship. And I was thinking about this earlier today because this is the process I went through, creating a new championship. How do I get that championship to be as big as it possibly can be? How do I make it mean everything that it can? How do I make it where everybody should want to win it? I give it to Seth freaking Rollins.
No doubt.
That's it. Right? And I just let it rock with it. And you saw it tonight.
And that's the reason why I think Cody's going to have a long reign, going to have a good long reign, because I don't think Triple H want to play hot potato with the title. He just don't. That's not in him. He does not want that. All right. Rick Perry, Harry, I think Rock is helping Hunter. Okay. Van says, Josh Briggs, give me a young JBL vibe, a little Stan Hansen. No doubt about that, Van Skeeshawn. I can see that. Rayshawn Williams, what's up, Ray? Rayshawn, Trick Williams and Melo need to join the main roster. I will go with Melo on the main roster. Let's see, Trick. I will keep Trick. Look, I don't really want him to stay down, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Trick Williams need a little bit more work. Rayshawn, hey, I think he's at a C plus level. I want him to. I think he can get to that A level, A plus level, a wrestler in a couple years. But you know what? You could be right, Rayshawn, because you only get better by wrestling the best. So yeah, him up too, bringing him up too. But man, yeah, you got to put him in that path. It's about who's gonna get him and take him, and pretty much be patient with him and make sure that you set him up against the right wrestlers, set him up with the right wrestlers who's gonna get him there straight up. But I'm with you on that, Rayshawn. Believe me, Carmelo's already ready to go though. Vance Keyshawn says, and Melo getting called up. I think he is. Yes, she is. Triple H said Bailey's like a foundation. There already. Yes, she is. Vance Keyshawn, do Sheamus return and get in Sammy's face tomorrow, Harry? Plus, Chad Gable not over with the IC belt. Also, look, Chad Gable's going to have a shot at the IC belt, man. And yeah, and Sheamus is going to come back. Sheamus is going to want his shine, man. All right, Vance says, Rayshawn said the crowd went crazy on SmackDown when they saw Trick. Yes. Oh, yeah, man. I mean, he's got it. He's got the charisma. He's got the swag, man. He's got the personality. He has it. I mean, he has that gimmick. Everybody loves it. But you know what? I mean, as far as a wrestler, I'm just looking at his wrestling ability, and I'm being straight up honest. LA Knight has all that. He has everything. But I look at LA Knight's wrestling ability. LA Knight is at a C plus level, and I put Trick on the same level, C plus. Trick been wrestling a lot longer than him. Trick has a better chance to progress. LA Knight is not going to get any better. Trick Williams can get very, very good within the next 2 to 3 years. I believe he will. As long as he stays in, nothing happens to his body or whatever, nothing happens to his mind, he stays in the business and keep his head on straight, man, he's going to go far, very far. So I'm with you on that, Rayshawn. I do not want them to push him too far, though. I don't want them to push him too fast, too far, and mess him up. But I'm with you on that, Rayshawn. Everybody loves him, man. There's no doubt. Rick Perry, a lot of people said Bailey is a female Brett in the ring. Yeah, I can see that. Rick Perry, oh my God, AJ give Knight his best match tonight because he's AJ Styles, future Hall of Famer. Yes, Rick Perry. No doubt about that, man. AJ is just excellent wrestler. Ben Lascuse, Heyman said if they can't if they can't cancel you, if you cancel you. Heyman said if they can't cancel you, they can't cancel you if you cancel you. I hear you, man. That's the culture we in, cancel culture, no doubt. Well, Rayshawn, I hear you on that Trey Williams thing, man. I definitely hear you. And yeah, I can see him going up now. You're right about that. I could see him going up now, but I do want him protected.
But it really is. It's changed. There's few guys that come along in our business where you say during that period of time that they were in it, they changed the industry. They changed the industry. I mean that in front of the camera. I mean that behind the camera. He's changed the industry. He's that good. Can't say enough good stuff about him. And then to do what he did tonight with Cody Rhodes and complete that this and it's not completing the story. It's just getting to the end of this chapter.
Oh yeah.
Because he's going to go on a whole new story now that is going to blow people's minds. I think.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to, Triple H.
Can't tell you how much respect I have for Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Roman Reigns, man. Roman Reigns have done what he did was very special. I just don't. The last year, yeah, kind of upset me that he really didn't defend the title a lot, man. But you cannot deny the presence of Roman Reigns just coming out there. What kind of respect he's able to accomplish. He's able to captivate. Just by his presence, man, is incredible. Ben Lascu says, "Yep." Ray Sean said, "I can see Chad and Sammy and Gunther in a triple threat." Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm so happy for him. And when you talk about overcoming things, he's got to go back and look at his career and the things he's done. He's forged his own path. He has done it all, and it's a testament to him who he is as a person. He's never quit. He's never given up. When one road shut down, he went to another road. When that road shut down, he made his own guy. But the road, all of them, they led back here, and to where his dream always was. And man, without getting emotional about it, I could feel his dad today. I really could. I could feel how proud he was. I could feel him looking down. When I got in that ring with him, I could feel him out there with us. It was an incredible moment, not just as a performance, an incredible moment for a human being. And he means a lot to me. He means a lot to everybody here. And I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. And I know he's going to do amazing stuff now on this run. So,
there's no doubt.
Super exciting.
Yeah, Paul's right about that. He's gonna do some amazing stuff. I really do believe that. He's gonna be stronger because of what he went through, man. A better champion because of what he went through to get to it.
And then also over the next few days, you're gonna see our talent everywhere. When we say we're taking WWE to a whole other level, the amount of press, the amount of media appearances, the amount of coverage for WrestleMania, you're going to see our talent tomorrow on tonight's show. Pat McAfee's back at WWE World tomorrow. He's going to have the winners from tonight there.
All right, Ray Sean says Roman Reigns' heel character was different from any heel in WWE history. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Before I open it up to questions, I just wanted to cover off on one thing. I keep hearing it. Paul Heyman started. Well, he started, I suppose, when Paul Heyman made a big deal out of it on Friday night. The new era, talked about it being my era. Well, that's not my era. It's our era. When I say our.
Yeah, Austin Garrett. Appreciate you coming in, man. Rocking with the family, man. Austin Garrett says congratulations to Cody Rhodes. No doubt, Austin Garrett. Appreciate you coming in, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling family, man. You're welcome in here. Hey, you're seen more as the family, man, instead of friends. That's the way we greet each other. First time I've seen you, I believe, Austin. But hey, man, appreciate you coming in. You may have seen us before or come through here before, but hey, man, I'm definitely welcoming you in and say, hey, what's up with you? And man, my man Christopher Burton is not here tonight. I wish he was, but we appreciate everybody who came through tonight, man, who usually never come through or who hasn't never came through before.
We all started kind of in a similar place.
Mm-hmm.
Thought this was the greatest form of entertainment in the world. wanted to do it, work our asses off at it, and make fans all around the world make a product that they could all enjoy and that they could love again. And so it's, well, people are throwing my name at the top of it. It's their era, every bit as much as mine. I can't do this without all of them. I need them to do it. And two of the people at the very tippy top of that, one is new here, but has just been, no pun intended, a game changer. Lee Fitting. From a production standpoint, from what we're doing, from the look, the feel.
Okay. Acknowledging people. I like that, Triple H. Yeah, he's right, man. You know, you can't do it alone. That's the whole thing about it. You got to have people there with you, man, to pretty much push you ahead. Anything you do. I mean, there's things, of course, things you can do solo. But as far as in this business, when you have a company, it's something as big as WWE, even the size of AEW, you need people there, man, to help push you along, help carry you straight up. You're only going to be better for it.
He's the kind of guy that I want to go to work for. I want to do stuff to make his job easier, and I want to collaborate with him, and I want to make things better with him. So I can't say enough good stuff about him. A lot of the change that you see and a lot of the success that you're seeing comes from Lee Fitting. And then Nick Khan. I can't even begin to describe the change that he's made here. And as if you wanted to boil it all down to a spear tip, it should be he should be mentioned in the top of that. It's his era too, because there's nobody right now. I don't even know how to say it. It's such an amazing partnership. A guy that I have so much respect for, that man, it just clicks.
What I like about this, man, the press conferences and everything that the WWE does, WWE as they come out, man, they are so strong. It just seems like, well, I know it's a company. It's a legit company. It's like you coming out of one of the strongest companies that's ever been built in this country, man. A GM, man, hey, Michelin tires, or man, Floor Daniel, you coming out, it's like you're coming out of a building, and it's a company structure. You have everybody who works there, everybody's in place to build that company. It just has an infrastructure that's so strong. And big ups to, man, hey, a lot of people might not like it, what I say, but hey, big ups to Vince McMahon, because Vince McMahon built it that way. And I know it was a big company, man, even though Vince McMahon might not want to admit it, but it was a big company before he had got a hold of it, when his dad had owned it, and he pretty much passed it off to him. It was the biggest regional wrestling company in the world. It was huge, man, because, hey, it was up in New York. It had to be huge. It was big. It was already big before he had got it, but he made it a global phenomenon. He made it even bigger, added so many different elements on top of what his dad already had built. And you know what? Triple H, Vince have trained his guys so well that Triple H, Nick Khan, and all these other guys, man, that's surrounding them are still able to make this thing run, still able to make this machine run. So I give them all the props in the world, guys, all the props in the world, to be able to still run this thing that way, because the thing that kept them going on for so many years, even though when they was going up against themselves and losing so many different people, man, as far as consumers that like the WWE product, is that management structure. I believe the management structure is what actually saved them. Hey, even when they were losing millions, because I mean, every year they was losing so many different people, stop watching and things like that. But it's the management structure, and they figured out a way how to make money, man. They really did. So they've been successful continuously, straight up.
A big believer in, if you build it right, they'll come, and that if it's entertaining, everybody will watch. It doesn't matter who they are.
Mm-hmm.
You're at a place now where people grew up with it. If you're, unfortunately for me, if you're of a certain age, you watch me. We watched our generation. Those people are now, they moved up the line. Now those are the people that are the big stars, right? They were kids watching us, and now they're stars, and they love this, and they love what we do, and it's cool, and it's fun. And if we give them the product that they can enjoy and think is cool and have fun, which seems like we're doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
And they're coming out in droves, and that's awesome to see. The truth is, for me, there were 72,000 plus celebrities in that audience tonight, because the biggest stars we have here, to me, and it's why you see sometimes some of these set designs getting smaller. We talk about it all the time. I don't want to showcase the newest technology in video boards or the newest technology in laser.
Our Ben Lascaux says, wait, Stephanie Mann return and take over Adam Pearce's role? Yeah, she was here tonight. So wouldn't be surprised, man, when she takes this whole thing back over. And that's just to be honest. She knows this business, man. Her father taught her well.
So, congratulations on an amazing WrestleMania. And the word innovation has been tossed around so much throughout this weekend. We saw a lot of
Rick Perry, you think that's a good idea, Harry?
Can you talk about your tease a little bit about what more
Look, man, I like it. I like it, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know. We don't need no controversy. That's one thing I can say. You know, as far as Stephanie, if Stephanie knows about what her dad did and if she did cover it up. But if she didn't, man, I think it's a good idea if she came back. I really do. And pretty much to work in the business, you know, as far as a McMahon needs to be there. Really, you know, really, truly, but not really. You know, but, you know, hey, I can see it. And I do think she thinks a lot like Vince. And like I said before, man, it's not bad that Vince McMahon was in this company. It's not bad at all. Without Vince McMahon, we wouldn't have WWE. Straight up. It would have flopped years and years and years ago. But, you know, we have people out here, get these McMahons out of the company. And it's crazy what they think this thing built up on its own. No, it's because of the McMahons. You know, it's because of McMahon Sr., it's because of McMahon Jr., and, you know, and the rest of the people that he had around him pretty much keeping it going. Could it survive without his daughter? Of course it has. You know, it doesn't need his daughter. But, man, I do think it'd be great for her to be in it. And I think she'll be a valuable commodity. Not valuable commodity, but she'll be a valuable asset to the company. Can she bring more eyes to the set? Yeah. She's not a wrestler, but I do think she's smart enough to pretty much handle that and pretty much help get the company in the right way.
Your lovely wife's music hits, man. I'm watching my wife work out, and your wife comes out, says, "Are you ready?" She says it's the Triple H era. You just kind of said it's everybody's era. But as I watch you, and I watch this, and I don't know what era we're in, but damn, what's it like being Triple H right now? How you feeling, brother?
Suck. You know what I mean? I'm loving what I do. That's the biggest thing for me.
That's good. If you love what you're doing, man, hey, doesn't feel like work. And I'm sure what he's doing doesn't feel like work. I'm sure he stresses out, man. You know, he wants to be better and better and better. But when it boils down to it, you know, he loves what he does. And, I mean, this has to be all fun for him, straight up.
Right when the signature was playing tonight, which you like the signature? That's pretty cool, right?
Rick Perry, laugh out loud, Stephanie McMahon, power trip, faction takedown, Cody, self turn heel, Harry. Ben Cook, I always said we won't be here without Vince. Take personnel out and wake up. He was one of the best. I wish Tony Khan can learn from him. Exactly. Ben Cook, AJ Styles versus Cody, next feud. Could be. Could be.
Triple H, congrats on a great night. Earlier, Cody Rhodes said that after he walked in the back, he was presented with the same gold watch that his father Dusty Rhodes had off something to acting school by yourself, Nick on this picture. And obviously, such a moment for him. Just wondering, how did that all come about? Walk us through.
I don't know, but Cody's a stooge, right? We want to do something special for him. It's a special night for him. The storyline thing. This finish the story. That's not a fabricated thing. It's real. Bruce was very close with Dusty.
Ben Cook says, or Harry, Ben Cook or Harry, a heel Orton go out to Cody. There's a story there.
It was Nick's idea. Nick had this amazing idea, and Bruce just wanted to ride a little bit. So Nick's idea, I thought it was great. Bruce went and, super sleuth down this watch that was the exact same watch that Dusty had to present to Cody. We just wanted to give him, I don't know, something that in some way commemorated his dad.
I'm glad they had that. I'm glad they had that watch.
Bernard Collard, French journalist for the Ten Sport. So my question is about Backlash. What are you feeling about the first premium live event in France? Can you explain the decision to go to Lyon? And are you already thinking to the future and maybe Paris Stadium in the future? Thank you.
So I didn't catch the second half of that.
Are you already thinking to the future and maybe a Paris Stadium after Lyon?
Oh, yeah, sure. So, I'm excited to go to France. One thing I can tell you, when we go there for live events, everybody comes back and says, "You gotta go to France. We gotta book a big event in France." It's what everybody says.
Rick Perry says Andre the Giant will be proud. A France pay-per-view, yeah. It will be spectacular. I agree there, Triple H. Go over there to France, man. They will appreciate it 100% over there.
Biggest, loudest crowd we've ever heard, and we put you on the list after that. Very nice. So I think when we go to France, we will do an event there, and if France shows out and blows us away, then we will certainly be putting France on the checklist of we need to go back here in a bigger way very soon. So that's the name of that.
Man, Vance, Keyshawn, Harry, how you feel about Bruce Pritchard as a writer for a long time? Very good, man. Very good. He's fallen off for certain times, but when it boils down to it, he's been on point, man, as far as his business, the way he handles himself. With the company, with as far as a partner with Vince. Like I said, I don't know how much he knows about all that other crazy, the accusations and everything about Vince. I'm pretty sure he's in the know about some things. But overall, man, I think he's pretty much done what's been needed of him and expected. And I think he have gone up above and beyond when it boils down to it. So it's kind of hard to pretty much stand in the shadow of somebody like Vince McMahon. And Bruce Pritchard did that. John Laurinaitis, a lot of those guys have done that. Nick Khan. But Bruce Pritchard done it for many years, decades. John Laurinaitis and those guys. So Bruce Pritchard, man, he done put in his work. He done paid his dues. But let's see how everything plays out from here. Because, I just hope nothing else comes up about him or whatever. But, yeah, people will talk and they will say some crazy things. Maybe a lot of things is not true, but who knows? But, guys, I appreciate everybody coming in, man, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show tonight, man. Let me see what I make sure I get everybody. I like Michael P.S. Hayes. I do too, Vance Keyshawn. I mean, he's doing a lot of great writing. A lot of great writing. He's pretty much got NXT in a great position. Great position. We can't complain about that at all. So, guys, man, I mean, wow. Yeah, Michael P.S. Hayes is something special. Something special. But, yeah, great. Overall, man, we had a great night of wrestling. We had a great weekend of wrestling. Great weekend of wrestling. I mean, all the way from Stand and Deliver all the way to this final night of SmackDown, man. I mean, what else can you say? Vance Keyshawn, yeah, I like Michael P.S. Hayes. Let's see what else we got here. That's what AEW needs, someone like him, Harry. No doubt, man. No doubt. You know, even Bruce Pritchard or, you know, like Michael P.S. Hayes, if they can have him, you know, hey, man, he will move up very quick. They will move up very quick to, you know, pretty much getting close to being on par with WWE. But, man, I don't see him ever. Michael P.S. Hayes leaving WWE for AEW. Medi says, hell of a week, no doubt, Medi. Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, my brother. All right, Rick Perry says, thanks, Harry. See you guys tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Definitely, Rick Perry. Glad that you came in rocking with us, rocking with Straight Up Wrestling Show. Rick Perry says, epic night. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very epic. Very epic night. Great night, man. Great night of wrestling. Man, what else can you say? And look, I haven't looked at no AEW. I haven't looked at Collision or anything like that. You know, hey, I will probably go back and watch that. If I wasn't so tired, I'd probably click it on right now, man, and watch it and talk to people while it's going on. But yeah, they did have a show right after WrestleMania. Yesterday, I wonder how it do. How did it do? I really do. You know, it's, you know, they have their fans. There's no ins and buts about it. You know, AEW has its fan. I'm a fan. Me and Chris is a fan. We got to be a fan. We got to be, you know, try to be partial or whatever. But hey, we're going to tell it like it is. That's why we call it Straight Up Wrestling Show. We tell it like it is, straight up. Let's see. My man Rick Perry. I know Chris is pissed. Laugh out loud. Probably no. Chris wanted, as far as Cody go, he wanted Cody to finish his story. I know that. So I don't think Chris is pissed off about that. Even though I think he would have liked, he would have preferred if Roman and Rock was able to do what they wanted to do, to accomplish what they wanted to do. But I'm pretty sure he's happy that Cody actually finished the story. Rick Perry, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. I understand, no doubt. Oh, you talking about pissed because he didn't see the show? Yeah, I'm sure he is. Medi says, it's been a long time, brother. Happy to see you too. God bless you. God bless you, Medi. No doubt. Right, let's see. Rick Perry says, no, cause he worked, Harry. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I figured that, Rick, after you, when I thought about it. Yeah, because he worked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You know, and hey, he went and he's still at the other job, man, because he went to another store and they doing inventory. So, yeah, I'm sure he's still working, man. Yeah, God bless you too, Rick Perry. Rick Perry says, God bless Medi and Harry. I'm pretty sure Medi sends that back to you, Rick Perry, no doubt, man. Yeah, God bless the whole Straight Up Wrestling family and everybody else out there, man. We pray for our family, you know, pray for our families, pray for our country, man. Pray for our country, no ins and buts about it. And hey, pray, you know, hey, even for our enemies or whatever, but hey, pray that the Lord protects us, man, protects us all, you know, on this wonderful night. You know, hey, after we got finished watching, hey, WrestleMania, second night of WrestleMania. Hey, what else? What else do we want, man, as wrestling fans? What else do we want? Hey, we was entertained. You know, hey, they brought out the best. They brought out the best, and it seemed that Triple H is dedicated to giving us something even greater, man. And I really appreciate that. We all really appreciate that. Damian Priest already talking about being even a harder working champion than the Ultimate Worker, man. Freaking Rollins, Cody Rhodes, looking forward to more great storylines. He's definitely going to give us more stories, man. Give us great stories. If not, man, Cody will get involved with that and make sure that stuff goes down. I mean, he's incredible with the things that he do. Rick Perry said, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, no doubt. All right, my man Medi says, now the questions Now the question, what's next for Cody? Exactly, Mehdi. Exactly. That's what we want to know. What's next for Cody? So there should be a lot of things in line for Cody coming up. I think they're gonna have some great stuff for us, man. Hey, we just need to sit back and enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy the ride. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something special. I really believe that. And Cody, he's not gonna sit on his laurels, man. He's gonna be out here. He's gonna be defending that title. I look forward to it. So you got two main, you got two guys who have titles right now. Hope Damian hold on to that title for a while. I really do. CM Punk cannot come up, take that title, real quick, or Drew or whatever. I think Damian will defend that title. I think Cody will defend his title. I believe Damian will lose his before Cody. But man, it's going to be exciting to see. Then you have the tag titles pretty much separated. Let's see if they can build a great, exciting tag team division around those two titles. Let's see if they can do that, man. Hopefully so. Rick Perry laugh out loud. What Rock gonna say with Roman? Who knows, man? We got to tune in tomorrow. We got to see what's gonna happen. But I know Rock's about to head back to Hollywood. He's definitely got too many things going on there. He's not gonna stick around much longer. Rick Perry laugh out loud. Okay, got that one. Cody and Orton. Yeah, that's gonna come down. There's no doubt about it, Rick Perry. Rick Perry self is getting a vacation. So is Becky. I believe that. Rick Perry, we can have a draft tomorrow, Harry. I don't know about all that, man. Hey, we'll be cornered, man. We'll be cornered for real. But yeah, we definitely can have one soon, man. Wow. But yeah, I was very impressed, man. Very impressed with what we had tonight. Very impressed with what we had tonight. But hey, I look forward to Raw tomorrow. Man, definitely look forward to what's going to be happening with AEW. I got a lot to say with AEW. I really do. I have to get in. I have to watch. I do need to watch Collision. I'm going to watch it. I'm pretty much going to watch AEW very strong from now on to the rest of the year, probably for the next 4 to 6 months, man. I really got to see where they're going, where the trajectory, where they're heading to. And man, somebody got to get out here and put a blueprint down. And I already started on one, and I have to look at who they still have and who they don't have. But I got to go ahead and look at their roster, and I got to finish that. And I want to put a blueprint out, man. I want to see if you guys agree with it. Put a blueprint out on how I think that thing should be ran and how Tony Khan should, address his problems. Hey. Hopefully he hears it, or somebody hears it and say, hey, man, this guy got some very good ideas. Tony Khan needs to hear this. And Tony Khan may pick it up. I don't care if he uses it or whatever. But, man, I'm going to lay it down, every single thing. And I'm probably going to even change the name of his pay-per-views, guys. Change some of the name of his pay-per-views and pretty much write down a storylines of everything that I think he should be doing from all the way from AEW Dynamite, Rampage, and Ring of Honor, guys, and Collision. Straight up. I'm going to do that. And who should be on each brand. But they do need to counteract. Each brand need to counteract each other. Straight up. Rick Perry, we can have a draft tomorrow, Harry. Rick Perry, Jacob 5'2" is signed. Man, that's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. All right, Vance Keyshawn, you saw what Tama Tonga, you saw Tama Tonga's tweet? No, I didn't, Vance. A call me emoji. Okay. Oh, yeah, Jacob 5'2" is signed. It's settled, Harry. Okay. Harry, we going to do that on YouTube live stream? Yeah, I plan on doing that. Well, I don't know, man, how much of a live stream I'm going to do it on. Because I'm telling you like this, Rick Perry. I do plan on doing a live stream, but I'm probably going to have to hold back as far as a lot of people, man, commenting. Because a lot of people are going to be commenting. And it will take forever to do it. I've got to get it. I've got to get it out. I might have Chris go ahead and answer the comments as I'm doing it, because I do want to hear people's thoughts on it. But man, I do want to get it all out, every single one of it. I've tried to do it before. In the past, and everything was rolling good. Everybody liked ideas and everything, but so many people, man, was commenting on it. I couldn't finish it. So yeah. So I mean, to be able to do that and get the blueprint out, people need to be quiet and pretty much talk about it a little bit early because you know me and Chris, man. If we see a comment, we attack it. We want to get it right then and there. We don't like for you guys to have comments that go unanswered. But yeah, most likely, yeah, I do it live, man. I definitely would do it a live stream because I know a lot of people will watch it. But I do want to get every single thing out, and everything that I want to say, I want to get it out. So hey, we'll see how everything goes, man. If I can't get everything out, I'm about to go and do a video form. I'm gonna try it first to see if I can get it all out. But then if I can't, like I said, I will go and do it on video form. Yeah, Vance Keyshawn said, yeah. Justin Miller says, Rock versus Taker at Saudi Arabia. Laugh out loud. Wow, man. I don't want to. Yeah, that'd be very interesting, but we can't have. Oh, you talking about Undertaker? Yeah, he probably could get back in the ring. Yeah, Justin Miller says, thanks, Harry. Unbelievable night. No ands, ands, or buts about that, Justin Miller. All right, guys. But yeah, I am out of here, man. I'm definitely out of here. Look, I'm gonna hey, get some sleep, man. Get some sleep. Everybody get some sleep. You know, unless you're on the West Coast, you're somewhere, you know, hey, your time zone is totally different. You're an hour, you know, out in Texas or something like that. You're an hour behind me or whatever. But everybody, man, hey, get some sleep. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow for Raw, guys. I might come on and do that collision thing, do, you know, something else. But come on and talk about Raw. But I'm going to come on probably a little bit early. But like I say, well, I'm going to try to do probably 2 or 3 podcasts tomorrow. But I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Stay straight up. Stay straight up. Let me go ahead and make sure I get everybody before I leave. Let's see. Thanks, Harry. Unbelievable night. Justin Miller says, maybe that's what's next for Rock. Maybe so. Maybe so. Justin Miller says, Harry, facts. I'm getting some sleep. Cody did it for. Yeah, did it for. Yeah, did it. Laugh out loud, no doubt. And that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. All right, guys, stay straight up. See you guys later. Peace.